Hey Scott, thanks for sending me your swim video for analysis. The first things I'm looking at are breathing, body balance, rotation, and kick. Now, when it comes to breathing, you don't have to breathe every stroke like you are, every left stroke, right stroke. Sometimes when you breathe that frequently, it could cause breathlessness. And so a lot of times also when you breathe that frequently, dominantly to one side, in your case, you're breathing to the right side. Your right arm's going to be a lot stronger than your left arm because you're probably not paying much attention to that left side because you're so focused on breathing to the right side. When it comes to rotation, your body rotation from hip to hip actually looks pretty good. What's driving that rotation is your underwater pull. And the reason I make a comment on it is because a lot of times when you're a one-side frequent dominant breather, such as yourself, you don't always rotate on that opposite hip. But I could see that after you take a breath, you're rotating on your right hip, which tells me your right pull is fairly strong to help you rotate on that right hip. You're a right side dominant breather, so you're definitely dominant on that left hip. Just wanted to point it out. I don't see any issues with it. Kicking, I think you kick a little bit, maybe a little bit too much. That could cause breathlessness. It looks like you have about a 4-beat kick, meaning you kick 4 times, left, right for every arm stroke, which isn't a bad thing, but it kind of looked like your kick slowed down a little bit the longer you swam. So breathing, body balance looks okay. One thing you are doing with your breathing is you do lift your head. Your head's a little high, so you don't tuck your chin at all. So when it comes to body balance, you may be dragging your legs maybe a little low because your chin's so high. I'm going to recommend that you tuck your chin a little bit more. And I'm also going to recommend you just don't breathe quite so frequently because I think that's definitely impacting your pull. I can tell the longer you swim, the weaker your arms, the more tired your arms look. They're probably weak. You probably haven't really been swimming much, understandably, with the pool closures. So let's think about tucking your chin. Think about putting the weight of your body on your sternum. That'll help just give you a little bit of lift in those legs. And in the long run, I think that's going to help you. Sometimes if you wear a buoy, that's just going to bring your legs up and take the kick out of the equation so you can work on your upper body only. If you're swimming an open water triathlon and you're going to wear a wetsuit, you don't need to kick at all. So it's important that you work on the strength of your upper body so you don't have to rely on your legs. So next, I'm looking at the 3 main phases of the stroke. The recovery is what's going on with your arm out of the water because that impacts hand entry, and ultimately hand entry impacts your underwater catch and pull. So right now, your recovery looks fine. You're bending your elbow. Your fingertips are below your wrist, below your elbow. That looks really good. Your hand entry actually looks okay. I think you tend to, with that left arm, because you're not probably paying attention, your left arm tends to be a little flat and shallow, but that's also caused from breathing dominantly to the right side. And that's going to impact the catch part of your stroke. The catch part of your stroke precedes the push. So you want to set up your hand to have a little bit deeper catch so you can have a little bit more grab of the water and a deeper pull. So probably, I think, you don't need recovery drills, but I'm still going to recommend the fingertip drag drill so you understand a little more. Definitely the head out of the water drill. It's a hand entry drill. I'm going to send you a link to watch me demonstrate the head out of the water drill. And I could see your left arm while it's pulling, because you breathe so frequently to the right, your left arm is crossing your body in that pull, so you're not getting a good catch and push with that left arm. And again, it all goes back to the one side frequent dominant breathing. So let's kind of review. I know I stressed the one side dominant breathing. So let's review. I'd like to see you not breathe so frequently, if you have a snorkel, I would like to recommend you swim with a snorkel so you can take breathing out of the equation and you can keep your head down and you can work on that underwater catch, that high elbow catch preceding the push, and you can get a stronger pull all the way past your hip. That's another thing I noticed. You were cutting your stroke short with not pulling past your hip. So your arm was coming out of the water a little bit too soon. So by working on not breathing so frequently, I'm going to recommend the head out of the water drill and then 2 underwater catch and push drills, the catch up drill and the underwater doggy paddle drill. That'll help you with the catch part of your stroke and it'll help you pull all the way past your hip. That's a good place to actually start because in general, you're a strong swimmer, you're a relaxed swimmer. You're going to get through the swim portion of a race, but let's see how strong we can get you with working on your technique and then implementing the technique into specific swim workouts. I hope if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you make it a great day.